welcome to my channel Prime Doctor. I am Anurag Sandikar, second year MBBS student from the Osh State University. So we are starting the neuroanatomy along with the pathology. So now I am talking about the neuroanatomy. In neuroanatomy section, we are just starting the organization of nervous system. Yeah. Okay. When we talk about the nervous system, the two things come in our mind, that is the CNS and PNS, right? Okay. When we talk about the CNS is the comprised of the brain and the spinal cord, yeah, and PNS is the comprised of the nerves and the ganglia. Let me write here, nerves and ganglia, correct? Okay. When we talk about the organization, PNS is mainly contributed by the neural crest cell, yeah. And when we talk about the CNS, it is mainly contributed by the neural tube. Just remember the term here, guys. I will explain more details about in the next video, that is the development of the nervous system. Okay. When we talk about the some little more detail in the organization of nervous system, yeah, here is the term known as the oligodendrocyte. Just remember oligodendrocyte. Okay, which is derived from the neural tube, and another term is the Schwann cells. Schwann cells, as you all know, you learned in the 11th 12th, Schwann cells, okay, which is derived from the neural crest cell. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so when we talk about the organization of nervous system, the main two components we are talking about here is the gray matter and white matter, correct? Yeah. Okay, so when we talk about the gray matter, just pay attention to diagram. I am simply drawing a diagram here, simple diagram. I am just drawing in nerve cells here, neurons. So okay, I'm just drawing here a neurons. Yeah. Okay, simple diagram of neurons. So what is this? These are the cell bodies of the neuron, correct? Cell bodies. And what are they? These are the axons, correct? Okay, so just focus on the point that I'm saying right now. Okay, when we talk about the gray matter is the collection of the neuron bodies, that is the cell bodies from CNS and PNS. Yeah, collection of the cell bodies is gray matter. Okay, and when we talk about the white matter, yeah, it's absolutely same, that is the axons, collection of the axons, which is white matter. Yeah. Okay, when we talk about the gray matter, it is a collection of the nerve cell bodies, as I actually mentioned here with diagrams. Yeah. Okay, in gray matter, just to go little bit deep in gray matter, when we talk about the CNS in gray matter and PNS in gray matter, okay, in CNS the gray matter is known as considered as the cortex and nucleus, correct? And in the PNS it is the ganglion. Correct? Okay, just stay here. As I mentioned, the cell bodies collection is the gray matter. Okay, in CNS it is the nucleus. Yeah, nucleus and cortex. Okay, and it is derived from the neural tube. Yeah, how it is derived I will explain in the next video. Okay, and at some okay, that is for the CNS. And when we talk about the PNS gray matter, it is ganglion. Yeah, termed as ganglion, and it is derived from the mostly neural crest cell. Yeah, most of the secreted is derived from the neural crest cell. Okay, but there are the some exceptions. We can't say exactly exception, but there are the some terms like just say here, that is the fifth and eighth ganglion. Yeah, fifth and eighth ganglion. Okay, which is derived from the neural crest cell plus ectodermal placode. Ectodermal placode. Yeah, just remember the terms. I will describe the ectodermal placodes and neural tube, neural crest cell all in detail in the next video in the development part. Okay. Okay, so when we talk about the white matter, no, that's it for the gray matter. When we talk about the white matter, okay, when we talk about the white matter, yeah, so white matter in the CNS and in the PNS, yeah, CNS and PNS. Okay, in the CNS, the white matter is that known as the pathway. Just let me change the color. Yeah, pathway. Pathway in the sense that, like, if you talk about the examples like tracts and fascicles. Yeah, and in CNS, these are the nerves. Yeah, okay. So when we talk about the uh, white matter in the CNS, as I mentioned, example pathways like tracts. Okay, okay. Tracts are the pyramidal. Okay. Then another examples like the lemniscus, which is the medial. Then another is the capsule, which is the internal. Yeah, okay. And the fasciculus remaining. Okay, there are the four example: tracts, fascicles, lemniscus, capsule. Okay. When we talk about the PNS, it nerves. Yeah, so main difference of the white matter, just show me here with the diagram. Okay, just focus here. So white matter in the CNS, let me talk here, CNS and PNS. Okay, so what is this? This is the axon cross section. Axon, this is also axon cross section. Yeah, okay, just focus here. When it covers the covering layer, when you talk about covering layer, there are two different covering layer in CNS and PNS. Okay, when we talk about the CNS, axons is the covered by the oligodendrocytes. Yeah, and axons in the PNS is the covered by Schwann cells. So this is the key difference between CNS and PNS white matter. Okay, just let me revise the terms that we discussed in this video. Okay, the first one, you talk about the organization of nervous system. When you talk about the nervous system, is comprised of the CNS and PNS. CNS is comprised of the brain and the spinal cord, and PNS is the comprised of the nerves and the ganglia. Okay, in PNS is the contributed by the neural crest cells, and CNS is the contributed by the neural tube. Okay, one another difference, another terms are the oligodendrocytes, which is formed from the neural tube, and Schwann cells, which is formed by the neural crest cell. Okay, when we talk about the gray matter and white matter, okay, gray matter is the collection of the cell bodies, and white matter is the collection of the axons. Particularly in gray matter, in CNS it is the cortex and nucleus, and in PNS the ganglia. It is derived from the, in CNS derived from the neural tube, and in the PNS derived from the neural crest cell. But at some particular points like the fifth and eighth ganglion, which is derived from the neural crest cells plus ectodermal placode. Yeah. When we talk about the white matter, in CNS, it is the pathways. Examples like tracts, fasciculus, lemniscus, capsule. In tracts are pyramidal, lemniscus are the medial, capsules are the internal. Okay, and in PNS it is nerves. Okay, the main difference of the white matter in the CNS and PNS is the covering which are they covered by, the axons which are covered by. In CNS, axons are the covered by the oligodendrocytes, and in PNS, axons are the covered by Schwann cells. Yeah, so that is for the whole discussion about the organization of nervous system. In next video we will talking about the development of the nervous system. So thank you guys.